So it's been a month now since I've been at work. Took the month of January off. And if you watch my channel, you've heard me talk about that before. I'll take January or maybe even January and February off. Definitely a nice break. And this is besides taking a vacation. This is just simply meant to, well, for one, stay off the roads when it's snowy and, more dangerous to drive, slows down, hard to make money and that kind of thing, with the weather and all the things that happen. And two, it's just nice to take time to be home with the family and, seriously home, not like a week, but for 4 weeks and, or whatever, the whole month. And I gotta admit, pretty nice. It really gets you thinking, how do I hurry up and retire? I can do this. But you know what? Today's my second day back, and I gotta admit, I like having something to do besides home. It was kind of refreshing being back, and they kind of gave me something a little out of the ordinary. Normally, I go up to like Hermiston, Oregon, which is heading north of the Oregon, but this time I ended up getting a Martinez, which is out in the Bay Area. It's about 167 miles from Red Bluff, and gave me that store, and then from there I went over to this company that they ship olives, like canned olives. Sorry about all the noise. And so heavy load, got that, going to Colton, California, which is 577 miles, I think it is. So here I am. It's the next day. I'm here in Colton. It's a DC of ours, but this isn't like a GM DC or grocery or something. This is kind of a different thing here. I don't know exactly what they do here, but it's not like, Red Bluff or something like that. But anyway, it was dark when I drove in here, so I didn't get to see what the deal is with all these fires down here in LA. So I guess I'll be checking that out here in a little bit, but kind of had a little bit of time because, I hear we have a different person standing in for the dispatcher. We have a thing called the Rock, which it's not located at the Red Bluff, DC or anything like that. It's off-site, and it's like a central dispatch for like Region 1. And so I don't really know who's there, but whatever's happening, they're a little bit behind. And you know what? I don't mind at all. I mean, just getting back, I'm used to a slow pace now. My day was consisting of getting up around 7 o'clock, which is late for me, and putting some wood in the fire, making coffee, and sitting there and visiting with my wife for at least an hour and a half, 2 hours, and watching stuff online together, sitting in front of the fire. And then by the time daytime rolled around, midday, uh, you know, went outside with the wife. It's been really cold at our house, but we're sunning ourselves. That's kind of our thing. We like to go out and sit in the sun, even if it's cold. You got to get that sunlight. And barbecuing in the evenings, watching stuff on TV with the family, played video games with the kids. It was pretty nice. After a month of that, I thought, yeah, I need to get busy and do something. I'm getting a little too used to that. So anyway, getting back here, I shut it down like an hour early last night. I still had like an hour and 45 minutes to drive, but if you're familiar with the California area or Southern California, there's not a lot of places you can really stay down in LA. Not safely anyway. And with the fires and everything, I didn't want to drive down here and find out that, wasn't a good place to park or whatever. So I went up to the truck stop there up on the Grapevine, Fraser Park, and not a big fan of truck stops, but there's no Walmarts up there. And so, yeah, this morning I'm waiting around a little bit, and I don't mind because I'm in this slower pace now. So that's what's happening. I'll jump on here in a little bit and let you know what they gave me, hopefully getting out of LA and not running around in it. But either way, it's my job, so I'll do it. Well, I got a little bit busy, wasn't able to get back on here, so today's my 5th day, which is Saturday. and so I go home today. Quite a bit's happened since down in LA. They had given me a load out of Paris, California. I ended up hauling that up to Red Bluff. It was all TVs, big screen TVs. And then, yeah, they gave me a load to Woodburn, Oregon, which is pretty cool because it's pretty much the length of Oregon. It's about 426 miles one way. So took that up. And then I had to empty all the way back to Red Bluff. And well, they gave me a Crescent City to finish out my week here, which I got about an extra hour. So kind of cutting it close, I guess, but that's fine. With all the weather and everything we have, I'd rather be over here in the rain than driving around in the snow. But yeah, so I get a chance to walk on the beach a little bit, took my meal break there, and yeah, just enjoying the week. So yeah, I'm kind of in the redwoods. I mean, these aren't like the huge redwoods, like up by the store there. You go up 199 and you get the big ones, but these are pretty cool. This is the rest area here, and nothing but ferns and moss and redwoods. Here, I'll show you. Pretty tall. Little forested area here by the rest area. I always stop by here when I can. So you see, they give you quite a choice. I mean, the one point I'm in Southern California, then I'm, all the way up into almost to Washington there in Northern Oregon. Um, and then now I'm over here on the coast here near Crescent City, walking around the redwoods. So, I know some people, they like to have that same route every day, like a day cab or whatever. And, they want to go to the same vendors, the same stores like clockwork. I've never liked that. Um, this is what they call running wild. Basically, whatever it is they dispatch you, that's what's happening. And I've always liked that. I would get bored to tears if I had to run to the same store or the same city every week. Um, you know, they're going to get me home when I'm supposed to get home every single time. So, what am I worried about? But yeah, so it's been a pretty good week. And yeah, I just want to let you guys know what I'm doing for the week. After being off a month, it feels pretty good. Actually, it feels real good. Not that I didn't enjoy my time at home, but you know, it's kind of nice getting out and doing what I'm used to doing, which is running all over the West Coast or the Western United States, I should say. So nice to be back. So before I go, as usual, I want to let you know that this information right here I'm putting on the screen, you can use that as a referral if you're thinking about applying for Walmart, and it will get you a call back faster. Generally, they look at referrals before they look at other applications. I've told people before, if there's only one position and 200 people apply, well, kind of a no-brainer. You're going to want to use a referral. Now, if they've got 5 different positions available, maybe it won't be as effective. But if it was me, that's what I would do. I would use a referral. So I would appreciate it. And so where you go to apply is here's the website here, Walmart or drive4walmart.com. And it'll tell you all the requirements. It'll tell you, it'll give you the application to fill out, give you all the details about the job. And you know what? Like I tell people, if you use me as a referral or not, I'm totally fine with that. Um, it's not necessary for me to help people. So here's my email right here. And if you guys have any questions or you want any help along the way, or you just want to talk, want to know more about the job, I'm always open to talk. It's not required that you use me as a referral. I didn't start this channel for that reason. So be glad to help. Anyway, that's what I got for you this week. And hey, it's good to be back. And I will catch you guys next week.